I have hands. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Let's Play Lone Echo 2. It starts like this.
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have a visual on the anomaly. It seems to be growing more unstable.
My God! Incoming, Jack!
Olivia, everything is going to be fine. Are you injured?
What the hell is this?
I'm called Apollo. I mean you no harm. Ready to execute FTL jump.
Yeah. Whoa.
Where are we?
That's what happened.
Talk to me, Juno.
His digital cortex is showing minimal synapse activity.
Jack? I think he can hear me.
I wish you had told me sooner that you were trying to repair him. I might have been more of a help.
Just keep the connection.
They succeeded.
There, you see? Now here's a sight for sore eyes. Good morning, sunshine.
You're in higher res.
How are we feeling?
I don't know, Captain.
Juno.
The unit appears disoriented.
Yeah, time traveling 400 years into the future will do that to you.
Are you certain he's fully functional?
Go on, Jack. Tell her you're all right.
I think so. A little confused.
I don't doubt it. You've been out of commission ever since our little time jump on the Estrella.
Maybe we should run through his calibration program.
I just spent the past 3 months patching him up. You think I made a mistake?
Well, you're only human.
Well, how about we ask him? What do you think, Jack? You want to run your calibration program?
I'm good.
That won't be necessary.
Sorry, Juno.
Let me out of the pod.
He's not interested.
An android willing to blatantly disregard protocol. I wonder where he learned that.
It is a mystery. Well, go on then. It's time we got him out of there.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable letting an untested android loose in the habitat.
Forgive me, but who are you?
My name is Juno, a multifunctional, fully transient artificial intelligence. I have been assigned as your caretaker.
That's one word for it.
Captain, please,
Oh no! You weren't real.
What was that?
Just a minor fluctuation in the power grid. Not to worry.
That's the 4th
I'm
time
worried.
just this morning.
I assure you, Captain, it's nothing to be concerned about. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
And there she goes.
tell us what's wrong.
Come on, let's get you out of that contraption. There we are.
You're unreliable.
Come on out. Try and take it slow. You've been offline for nearly 4 months. How does that feel?
Everything seems to be in working order.
You could try to sound a little less surprised.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
It's all
to.
right, Jack. I'm just giving you a hard time. Haven't had the chance in a while.
Have you noticed it glitching a little
Okay,
bit?
so physically you seem to be in order. But I know you've probably got a few questions.
I can't take my helmet off.
I could do with some catching up, yes.
You bet. Ask
Yep.
me whatever you like.
It was doing
Or,
that.
if you'd rather, I can give you a quick tour of our new home.
Yeah, give me the lore.
Whatever you want to do.
It was doing that in Oculus Home too.
I think we should proceed with the tour.
Yeah, I
Sure,
haven't played
right
this
this way.
game in a long time, so I guess I'm gonna interact with stuff. Are you gonna move? Okay. Yeah, it was glitchy in Oculus Home, and I was like, oh, it's because it's old. And no, it's just glitchy, it's just shitty right now. I don't know why. I
Perfect.
should probably save. Your head just moved really fast. The door's busted.
I swear sometimes it feels like this place is just a hair's breadth from falling to pieces. That usually works.
Where exactly are we?
We're on a space station orbiting Saturn.
That sounds familiar.
Well, not our old station, obviously. After we made our jump to the future, we were picked up off the Astrea and brought here and placed in isolation.
Isolation?
Juno says it's standard procedure.
Quarantine.
As if there is such a thing for time travel. Ah, there we go. Honestly, I wish I knew more about this place, but Juno's not exactly been forthcoming with the details. Hey, maybe now that I've got you back, we can work on getting some answers.
Just need to get all covered in
And
shit.
here we have the luxury
touching it.
suite. It's a far cry from my old room on the Kronos, but I think I've managed to spruce it up a bit. What do you think?
You appear to be settling in well enough.
Not much choice, really. I mean, it's not as though we can just hop a charter back to the 22nd century. Juno's let me co-opt a few cargo drones to dig through what's left of the Kronos.
The Kronos 2 is still out there.
I mean, I can't be sure, but yeah. I think there are at least 1 or 2 sections that managed to stay in orbit after all these years. Plus, there was quite a bit of debris that got pulled into the future with us. And it's a good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have found all the parts I needed to fix you.
What happened to me?
Truth be told, I'm not sure. We were on the Astrea, still trying to wrap our heads around the fact we'd just, time traveled, when you started crashing. One system at a time. I barely managed to save your core memory. Luckily, kept you alive long enough for me to work out how to fix you.
Thank you, Liv.
Please. You saved my life how many times? The very least I could do was return the favor.
What? I'm just right here.
I must admit, I'm a little surprised you've remained in isolation for this long.
Well, I wasn't about to go anywhere without you, was I?
I understand, but
Oh, come off it, Jack. You've done the same for me.
Can we,
how exactly did we get here?
Believe me, I've been asking that same
didn't you
question
just
for
explain
months
all
now.
that?
I meant, how did we get here? To this habitat?
Oh, right. Well, do you remember the rescue shuttle?
No.
Not really, no.
Well, that's all right. Bound to be a few gaps in your memory archive. Basically, we were picked up by a rescue shuttle and brought here.
You're welcome, by the way.
Don't start, Juno. You tricked us into thinking you were human.
It was just a bit of vocal modulation. Hearing a friendly voice made you more inclined to cooperate. I had to deceive you, to
Yeah,
get you
she
to trust me.
manipulated us, and it
Makes
worked.
perfect sense.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, we're stupid. I
You
have to
really don't
exhaust
know
all
what
these.
happened to me.
Not for certain. Though my current running
You know, you
theory
can look
is that
at
your
me.
shell tried to self-destruct.
Self-destruct?
I'm thinking it was some sort of latent security protocol, meant to fry all your systems in case you ever got cut off from the Kronos 2's network. Atlas protecting their investment.
I was not aware of any such protocol.
Well, either way, reconstructing your shell seems to have removed that particular feature from your architecture. We've cut your strings, so to speak.
Good. Do I have to do something? I can look at the things. I mean,
I've got to say, I don't think I've ever been more relieved to see you. If there's anything more you want to know, just ask and I'll do my best to answer. And
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, we can move on.
move on, move on.
Shall we continue?
Going too slow.
Of course. Right this way. The common room's just through here.
I don't have legs.
Well, this is it. Our new home. Such as it is.
Captain Rowe,
Ah, Juno. There you are. We were beginning to worry.
Somehow I doubt that. I thought you'd like to know we have another cargo drone inbound.
How long?
A few minutes, maybe more.
Ah, perfect. So we have some time then. If you'd like, Jack, go on and have a look around.
No. Let's do something.
Do we have an update on the drone?
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Actually, since we're here, there's something I want to show you. Do you remember when the Estrella first arrived and I thought it was an alien ship?
But it wasn't. It was a human ship from the future. This future.
Right, but here's the thing. Look at this AI core from the Estrella. I've been on this station for a while and I can find nothing, not a single piece of tech compatible with this core. Almost as if it doesn't belong here.
That is odd.
That's far from the only mystery I'm trying to suss out at the moment. And since we know Juno is not going to be of any help...
I wish I could assist you, Captain, but I'm
you
afraid
don't.
my directives forbid me from doing so.
See what I mean? So, it's up to us to go digging round for answers on our own. And here is where I'd like to start.
A hollow table.
Much like the one we had back home on the Kronos, apart from one small difference.
Which is...
It doesn't work. The display emitter's shot. If we can replace the emitter, get this thing working, we might be able to access the facility's mainframe.
I was fine where it was. Now it's floating around.
I assume you've already checked for a spare emitter?
More than a few times. No luck. Not to worry, I've got a friend looking out for a replacement.
A friend?
He'll be along shortly with one of the cargo drones.
Captain Rhodes, speaking of the cargo drone.
Is it on approach?
It is, yes. We'll need you to open the outer door so the cargo drone can dock with the hab.
Jack? Would you mind terribly?
Not at all.
Splendid. The controls are up here.
Yeah, I know.
Outer door opening.
Thanks. I'm heading up.
A bunch of broken stuff. I don't know.
Look, there's the Estrella. Well, what's left of it anyway.
Yeah.
What happened to the
it's all busted.
foresection?
Must have broken off when we made the jump. Stayed in the past. Don't suppose we'll ever manage to make it back. Ah, here comes our little friend now.
Oh my god, they're
Look
tiny.
familiar?
Lilliputian.
That looks like the CubeSat I extracted from our old comms network. P09-CRN.
I think you mean popcorn. It's about time. I was starting to think you'd been lost.
You call him Popcorn.
Well, it's certainly better than P09-CRN. Don't you think, Echo 1?
Fair point.
So, did you find an emitter? And it's going to work this time? Close enough. All right, Jack, let's start pulling in the salvage.
Where do you need me?
There's a delivery chute along the wall to my left. It looks like a big tube sticking out of the wall. Head over there, would you?
On my way.
How do you know that?
Pull in the salvage. You scan and identify it.
Understood.
Please wait, something's happening in the future! We already know it. Alright. You can destroy it.
Come on, best let him out there before he pops a circuit.
I think they can move on their own.
Best I can tell, that means thanks. Yes, hello? So, the display emitter is inside?
And the cargo thing?
Excellent. Let's finish sifting through the rest of the salvage. you going, Jack? We need to finish sorting.
Isn't this one of your old toy dinosaurs from the Chronos 2?
You're right. Saturn. Remarkable how many of those toy dinos survived.
Would you like to keep it?
Your call. I mean, we don't need it, but I suppose it could be nice to post it up on one of the consoles or something.
I suppose there's no harm in keeping it.
Not at all. He jumped 400 years, same as us. We time travelers have to stick together.
Yeah, as soon as I know the game has stayed, which I won't. Hey, why did you?
One of my upper extremities, or more accurately, what's left of it.
See? There you go, you found one. Now just repeat that a few hundred more times and you'll start to get an idea of what it took to patch you up. You're lucky the Kronos had so many backup shells.
There's certainly nothing wrong with a little redundancy.
I think I've heard that before.
What should I do with this?
Whatever you like. It's your hand, after all.
We may as well keep it. Perhaps it might prove useful.
Don't you mean it might come in handy?
Lol. Lol.
Perhaps you've been in isolation a little too long.
No argument there. Let's just move on, shall we?
Welcome back.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing we need.
That's it, Jack. The emitter.
Shall I run decontamination?
Yes, please. Nice work, Popcorn. All right. Now we're off to the races.
No, my body is big.
Let's get that emitter down to the hollow table. About time we got some answers. I'll meet you down there.
Emitter installed.
Yeah, it's there.
I'll squeeze underneath and reset the circuit.
Oh, that looks fun.
Right, just give me a tick. How's that? See anything up there?
Yeah. Scrambled image.
I'm seeing an image, but it's glitching.
Alright, give me a moment. Bollocks. Okay, if I'm reading these schematics right, the only way we're going to sort this out is by doing a complete master reset. As you might expect, there's a number of steps involved. I'm going to need your help here. Okay, you should be seeing a keypad up there. In order to start the reset process, you'll need a specific command code. Try 0915?
Stand by. Confirmed. Code accepted. The system is requesting I use a slider to confirm. It is, however, locked.
Alright, I can unlock it, but this step requires a bit of coordination. I'll need to disconnect the circuit at the same time you confirm the reset.
On the count of 3.
Yes, on 3. Are you ready?
Do it.
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it. That was too early. On 3, not before. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it. 1, 2, 3. So, how'd that work out?
I'm detecting an increased amount of hydrocarbon particles in our vicinity.
Let the magic
Is
smoke out.
something burning?
Oh, shit. Shit! Ow, that's hot.
Turn it off.
Okay,
Unplug it.
so we're gonna need another power coupling. Should be a replacement kicking around here somewhere. Think you could track it down for me?
Any idea where to start?
I'm sure there's a spare power coupling hanging around close by. You know where it is.
Where is it?
Well, go on then.
I'm on it.
Yep. Whoa. No.
Here you are.
Thanks, Jack. Just give me a sec. There. Power coupling installed. Give me some good news.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid it's a lost cause.
Hold on. No, it isn't. It worked. More or less.
More or less.
The image is somewhat distorted.
Well, that won't do. Hang on. How's that?
Perfect.
Better?
You fixed it.
Yes, that rectified it.
Chiron Station Network Access Client. Habitat Alpha online. Mainframe connection established. Synchronizing control devices.
Liv, you're beeping.
Personal user interface synchronized.
Well, that's helpful. All right, let's see what we can dig up. Here we are. Habitat A.
Those icons. That must be us.
I was right. We're the only ones here.
Yes, well, this has all been terribly enlightening. Shall we move on?
Okay, so there's no one else in the hab. But what about the rest of the station? This is everything.
Affirmative. This
Those
image
signal
represents
people.
all of Chiron Station.
Right, let's see who else is on board. Jack, you mind taking a look at the map while I keep searching on here?
Of course.
We've got some questions that need answering.
We're not receiving any signal from the other habitat.
That's not a good sign. If there was anyone left, the other habitat would be where I'd expect to find them.
Are you gonna do something? It starts out very slowly. Which is not what you want to do. You can't back out of this. Oh yeah, you can. Let me look at all the other shit, I guess. Yep, it's a thing.
This part of the facility appears to be under construction.
You think there'd be someone around there?
No reading.
That's odd.
Oh, alerts. There's alerts.
The station's generator is deserted as well.
You see that readout? Running a little hot, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
Yeah.
That would explain the power fluctuations we've been experiencing.
Pretty good bet.
I have to look at everything. Alright, here's this thing. Transit, but to where?
Every branch of the station connects to this structure here, the transit hub. Still no signs of any crew, or anyone at all, really.
You have to push it in a certain way.
Not showing any occupants in the research wing either.
There's no one. The station's deserted.
According to this, we're alone.
Yeah, but we don't know
Juno,
because
what the hell? Where's the crew?
we have to look at B.
Technically, I never said there was a crew on this station.
So we're alone here.
I didn't say that either.
Oh, forget it.
No, but you could
I'm
have.
not going round in circles with you again. There's got to be something else.
Captain Rose,
Juno, unless you're about to explain to me exactly what the hell's going on, I would keep quiet. Hang on. I think I might have hit upon something here. Looks like a priority message on a loop.
Priority alert. Containment protocols breached. Multiple branch sectors compromised. General evacuation order has been issued.
Oh dear.
Evacuation order?
Proceed immediately to your designated lifeboats. Message will repeat in 1 minute.
All right, Juno. Start talking.
Captain Rhodes, I assure you, there is no need for concern.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh?
I think we need to evacuate.
What was that?
That was an electrical malfunction.
See, she acts like it's her fault and she's trying to,
What sort of electrical
Cover it up.
malfunction?
Oh, the kind we don't need to worry about. Right, Juno?
That last energy spike overloaded one of our substations. The house power grid is collapsing.
How do we stop it?
We can't. At least not from here.
So we're just supposed to sit here and do nothing?
Juno,
All right, listen carefully. I may only have a few moments before we lose contact. Jack, I'm unlocking your reactive cutter. There's an emergency release on the door leading out of here. You can use your cutter to gain access. You still have some time before the HAP becomes unsafe. Make your way to the terminal. There should be a tram there that will take you to...
Juno?
Juno, acknowledge.
well, we got
We've
this.
lost contact.
And only death.
You know, I always thought I'd enjoy this moment a bit more.
Perhaps we should...
Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Still a lot of questions that need answering, and sticking around here is not going to help us.
Plus life support is failing.
Yeah, plus that. This must be the emergency release here. Behind this panel on the door.
It is.
I'll take a look.
Start. I had to report
I
it.
should be able to cut through the bolts that secure the panel.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice, that did it. Here, help me pull it open. You take that side.
I did both the sides.
Jack, hold on. Before we go out there, listen, that shell you're in now, that's the only one of you there is. If something happens to you out there, if you get shut down, that's it. You're gone.
You should download me to a backup.
What about you?
Yeah, you're no different.
Without an EVA suit, you're considerably more vulnerable than I am.
Sure, but I'm used to it. It's not really something you've ever had to think about before.
Just the traveling in vacuum.
You'll be fine. Just try and remember what I said, okay?
All right, Liv.
Well, here we go.
It's dark. I don't have a flashlight because you haven't told me how to use it. Oh, okay.
At least emergency lighting still seems to be active.
Gotta push off harder. You're beating me. Haha, I'm winning. Yeah, I should just like restart. Let's go in here. It's a
Power's
security
still up
stage.
in this area.
I doubt that will last. We should keep moving.
The sign above the door says, to tram. That's
Yeah.
where we're headed.
Technology. You got that.
Whoever built this place.
Initializing scan. Authorization. Initializing internet.
Oh, don't get contained.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, that did just probably shave a couple of years off my lifespan, but
Let's hope not.
what the hell was that?
Most likely some form of security measure.
Well, it must not work too well if we're tripping it on the way out.
It doesn't appear to be working at all anymore.
Yeah, the smoke came out.
door's sealed. We must have triggered some kind of lockdown procedure. Not seeing any sort of emergency release or access panel. You'd expect there'd be some sort of override
What?
Liv, up here. There's a control room.
Let's see.
If there's a way to get the door open, I expect that is where we'll find it.
There's another door over there.
Now we just have to find a way inside. But how? All the doors are locked.
Yeah, how, popcorn?
Yes, exactly. This damn contraption.
Containment protocol. Please proceed to the infirmary for further instructions.
I guess.
Good enough. Yeah, let's check it out.
An infirmary, right next to security.
Yeah, strange. You know, this place looks familiar. Let's have a look around.
She keeps pushing off and then coming directly to where I've come. But this time she went somewhere else. I guess I'm supposed to look at stuff.
Why have medical beds in such close proximity to security and the habitat?
Could be a few of the occupants are immunocompromised.
Perhaps.
Anyway, keep looking. We need to find a way into that control room.
There's a small door over here.
Probably an access point for maintenance.
Could give us a way into the control room.
Let's see if we can find a way to get it open.
This control panel appears to be sealed, though what it actually controls, I'm not sure.
Only one way to find out? Well, only one quick way.
Cut the panel off.
Exactly.
I found a way to access the maintenance house.
Nice work.
But the controls are faulty. The accessway won't stay open long enough for me to get inside.
Scoot over, maybe I can hold it open for you.
Yeah, you do it. Whoa. It's shut.
Didn't
Come.
see much light up there, by the way.
Come with me,
I
popcorn.
assume my headlamp still works?
Should do.
Yeah, do it.
Just press the switch on either side of your head.
I got it.
Headlamp checks out. Good to
Really
go.
focused.
Right. I'll hold open the hatch. You head up into the ducts. Ready?
Ready.
There, it's open. Head on up. What do you see?
Very little.
Yeah,
I
you came
suspect
with
these
me.
ducts have not been accessed in quite some time.
See if you can find a path to the control room.
Spooky. There's not like a door or anything.
There has to be a way to get into the control room.
I think we may be coming up on the control room.
There's
Stand by.
Report, vent slats.
There's some grating blocking access to the control room. I might be able to cut through.
Breach an emergency.
Not like anyone's gonna notice.
Right.
Jack, over here.
Yep.
See anything resembling door controls up there?
Give me a moment to investigate.
Unknown switch. Unknown
There's
switch.
an emergency override switch embedded into the console here. It's not immediately clear how to access it.
You'd think they'd want the emergency override to be easily accessible, in case of, you know, emergencies.
There is a keypad here, but I don't know the access code.
Do you think there could be any chance someone's gone and left it written down somewhere nearby?
Yeah, they always do that
I
shit.
would sincerely doubt it. Do people really do that?
They always do
Happens
that.
a lot more often than you might
It's very-
think.
That is grossly
Common.
negligent.
I wouldn't say grossly.
You've done it before, haven't you?
Yeah, people that
We're
care about
burning oxygen
procedures.
here. Go on, see what else you can find.
This appears to be some sort of recharge station. similar to the induction panels on the Kronos.
Well, add it to the list of things that might be useful. Keep looking. There has to be a way to get these doors open.
Yeah, that's not important. There's 2 of these. Whoa, it has physics? Oh no, I pushed it against the thing. I can't talk about this. Okay. There's a weird drone.
What about this drone?
I think it's seen better days.
It lacks power.
Okay, well, let's see if our induction charger can revive him.
Stand by. Recharging.
You're thinking it might have the passcode?
The unit's drive data might still be salvageable.
Without your scanner, you'll need Popcorn to extract the data. Popcorn, you can help him out there,
It
yeah?
has a scanning port.
Seems he might have hit upon something.
I think he just passed an objective to my ARM computer.
Oh shit. He's talking.
Bossy, aren't you?
He says, "Look, Jack, I found the code. The drone gave it to me. They're
Popcorn
nice."
has passed me the security
Ooh,
code.
I like this.
1451.
I can say extra things down here too
Well,
to be
let's give
extra
it a
helpful.
try.
If Liv says I'm bossy, then that means I'm like her. I like that. I like Liv. She's my friend. Hi, Jack. You're my friend too. Yeah. We like you too.
Override unlocked.
Here we go.
That did it. Security's lifted. Come on out of there. I'll meet you in the next corridor.
On our way. Come on, Popcorn. Let's go.
Great, well done in there. Yes, you
Yeah,
too.
you help everything. Yeah, I remember playing this game. I didn't remember how slow it was at the start. It's here. We can use it. All right. Well, yeah, there's the tram.
There's actually a tram here.
Yeah, we're gonna get on it. And,
I was starting to worry.
she keeps talking.
Can you hear me?
Juno?
Juno, your signal is very faint.
The power grid is continuing to collapse. In order to depart, 2 problems need to be resolved. 1. The tram is disengaged from the transit rail line. The second issue is that the exit airlock has been damaged. I'm uploading the schematics for the tram station to the captain's wrist computer.
Juno,
Ah, delightful. She uploaded the tram schematics. These look, a bit in depth. Right, let's see. Moving tram from maintenance rail to transit rail. See rail cross index walkthrough, which is
Tram!
inaccessible without P clearance. Lovely.
Yeah,
Or
tram. Report
Popcorn
tram.
can just point out the rail lines. Also wax.
Report tram.
Not entirely sure, but I believe that's Popcorn speak for this is the maintenance rail. And this is
All right,
obviously
well-
the transit rail. The one that actually goes somewhere. So
Right.
we'll need to get the tram over to it.
she also mentioned the tram airlock is no longer functional.
Right. That's the other issue. Here, let's multitask. I'll take a look at the airlock while you tackle the tram.
Divide and conquer.
I feel like we're really close
at least one
to
of
something
those.
cool
What's
happening.
first?
Well, these instructions are somewhat dense. It
Yep.
mentions aligning 4 stasis projectors alongside the tram. These must be them.
Align stasis projectors. I'm on it.
Right. Now, let's see how damaged this airlock actually is.
This is a stasis projector.
Do you know anything about this stasis technology?
Seems to be
I'm moving it.
The projectors
I can
generate
move
a
it.
stasis field that holds things in place.
Oh, bollocks. They've really mucked up these controls.
Can they be repaired?
Definitely not. Well, maybe. I'll keep you posted.
I don't want to move it. Come on.
Third projector in place.
Great, just one more to go.
Yeah,
Warning.
it's...
Life support failure. Please proceed to the nearest evacuation point.
Liv. All
Trying.
projectors locked in place.
Excellent. Okay, you still need to raise the projector arm.
Raise the...
The tram appears undamaged.
Yeah. It's nice to catch a break.
I have to
least
do
every
this?
once in a while.
No. What do I have to do? Does it say? It says... yeah, we're gonna do it. This is really awful. Yeah, it is, but what else? 4 devices must be activated. Activated? What do you... Oh, you have to turn them on.
Projector arm extended.
Excellent. You just need to pump it a few times. So they're extended all the way.
Acknowledged.
So it is. Really?
All projector arms raised.
Easy peasy. It also mentions a release control panel that should be located below the tram.
I'm on it.
Below. You hardly have to come down here. Alright, do it.
Tram released.
It's off the track.
Okay, nice work. Let's see here. Page 1138. Words. Looks like the next step is moving the tram itself over. It mentions a tram control console on the boarding platform.
I will keep an eye out.
Well, you don't board from this side, but
Liv, this console has been damaged.
it's all
Well,
messed up.
shit.
Affirmative. Suggestions?
Maybe see if there's a manual control that can be used instead.
Oh. Okay.
I found a sealed auxiliary panel.
It's worth a look. Let's cut it open.
I've located a control handle.
Give it a try. Just about wrapped up these airlock repairs. How are things looking on your end?
I'm nearly finished here as well. The tram's now aligned underneath the transit ramp.
Well done,
Oh, they
Jack.
turned themselves on.
Direct station. Rapid transit online. Now boarding.
Shall we?
Yeah, surely something's going to happen here. I want to actually restart to get the thing running smooth. And hopefully it saves up to this point. I don't know if it has, but
There's
if
a
it hasn't,
control panel in the front.
you'll never
Mind doing the
know.
honors?
Because we'll start the episodes that everything makes sense. You shouldn't have to watch the same thing twice. But yeah. So anyway, I hope it runs smooth next time. And if it doesn't, we'll keep trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with Oculus Link. We'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah. So actually cutting this here. If you've been watching, thanks. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future uploads. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. I'm pointing my finger. Okay, yeah. Bye. You have to slightly depress the trigger is what you gotta do.